Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and that stab in my back, they will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping it real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone. I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring, I'm pouring my soul into every story. I'm writing, producing, I mix it, I master, I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to. Everybody wanna get a win, but they not do. Everybody wanna copy you, but they not you. Everybody wanna be cool, but they not new. Whoa, look how I go, gonna be a dentist, I still got the flow. Never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both. Never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show. Know that I'm young and I still gotta grow. Know that I'm working the most, know I'm never gonna choke. And I'm looking back down on the people below. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
Ever wonder if there's a better way to shop for furniture? Raymore and Flanagan, delivering a better experience.
You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad. Mess with one of us, you be messing with them all. Yeah. Staying up late, making it right, living it up to my name. Focused on doing it better. You just be doing the same, you doing it lame. I'm doing like everything changed. Forget all the money, forget all the fame. I still would've done it if they would've played all of the music I make every day. Like whoa, crazy the way the world goes. Blind when you look at it close. Zoom out when you viewing the picture. Perspective is all that we know. I'm all on my zone, I'm all on my own. Keep making a difference, I'm chasing the tones. I'm finding myself with the more that I grow. Get out of my way as I'm picking the road. You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad. Mess with one of us, you be messing with them all.
What is going on, everybody? Your favorite ninja is back up in the building. Sets BK1. NinjaNation Gaming is back with another podcast. What is going on, everybody? It's good to see everybody in the building. Let me go and get this chat set up. We got a lot to talk about today. We definitely do have a lot to talk about today. So if you guys are have been following the podcast for the last couple of days, we've been keeping you guys updated on what's been going on with the leaks and stuff for World War II. We do have some stuff, man. Some interesting stuff today. I still got Dex in the building. We still got Crash in the building. First off, man, I'm going to take a minute real quick because this morning I woke up, all right, and I just realized how blessed I am, all right? I'm having an amazing day again because of, you know, the woman that's been involved in my life in the past couple of weeks, and I've been very happy. But this morning I woke up with a different sense of happiness, man. I am so blessed for the community that we have here on YouTube. I woke up this morning to a donation, again, off stream. Now, me personally, I never really started YouTube for the money or never expected donations, okay? Donations are great, you know? People, the fact that people want to reach in their pocket to show some support, that is fucking amazing. To go a step above that, for the people who have been donating to me off stream, don't wanting credit, it just goes to show me how much of a true community we are and how much real support that I have. And I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody for all the support. Lee, I got to play this for Lee again. It didn't show up on my Streamlabs, but Lee this morning decided to just drop 100 bomb on your boy. All right? And I love you guys. Like Lee, you know I have nothing but love for everybody in here. And you didn't have to do that this morning. But the fact that I woke up to that this morning, that hit me here. And I'm being real with you guys. That hit me here. Like, I don't know anybody else on YouTube who gets $100 donations off stream. Like, that's unheard of to me. So I really feel blessed because I have an amazing community. And if anybody ever tells me any different, they're completely fucking wrong. They're completely wrong, okay? So I really want to say thank you. And Rude Boy 2 with another off-stream donation earlier. Yes. Lee killed it, man. And I woke up so happy this morning just off regularness. And to see that made me feel fucking grateful that I'm here, man. So I wanted to take a minute to say thank you to everybody. And thank you, whether you tune in, you turn notifications on, you watch the videos. If you fuck with my channel and you support this community and this family that we built, thank you. That's really all I can say is thank you so, so much. Now, without further ado, huge shout out to Lee, Melly, Lord Rata, I See You, Rude Boy, Sublime Cranky, Zelly Bruh, Zombie Chief, 5-Star General, Tarts in the Building, Andre 5000, Bossman Gaming, Skillful Toast, Mummy Lee, Blame Rob, Mike Gervais. I hope everything is good, man. Hope the family's doing well. What's up, Carlos? What's going on? Sweet Angel in the building. Yes, everybody's right on time. Drex, what's going on? Gamer, what's up? I got, yes, Ginger King. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that, man. We're going to get into that. Lala, what's going on, Lala? How you doing? Glitter bombs everywhere. What's up? Let me get right into this because I got them in party chat and I pretty much talked for like 5 minutes, so I don't want them to wait anymore. Yes, so let's get this started. We got your boy Dex is in the motherfucking building. We got Galv up in the building. And we got the man, the myth, the legend, Crash Power in the motherfucking building. Yes, and I said motherfucking building, but you know what I meant. What's going on, Crash? Dex, how you doing? Galv, how you doing? I'm gonna kick back. I'm gonna roll the sleeves up, take a sip of coffee. We got a lot to talk about, man. If you could see on my screen, there is a bunch of Easter egg strings pulled from the PC beta. This is like coding. This is coding from World War II. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. Stocks, thank you for the raid, my man. What's going on, Stocks? How's college, bro? It is getting so close now. The release of the game is getting very close. So, let me throw this back up there. Dex has been playing the game or gotten some footage. We're going to talk about that. There is a comment that Michael Condrey put out yesterday, and I feel like this should be the first thing that we talk about because we have been saying that, you know, the hunt is ruined and blah, blah, blah. And yes, there is confirmation that there is more things to hunt. And if I could show you my PlayStation, if I scroll down my friends list and I show you Codename Pizza, Dolla, or anybody else that has the game already, the whole point that we're trying to make is people are already hunting before the game came out. Okay? So the hunt is kind of already ruined. But yesterday, I put out a tweet responding to Michael Condrey's tweet. He was responding to someone else. Somebody said to him, your Easter egg has been completed. After he wished everybody a happy Halloween, Someone also said it's only part of a bigger Easter egg. Now, this is very important. Michael Condrey himself said nothing has been completed yet. The P-Dot mortar isn't even an Easter egg. I don't know what that is, if that's, you know, the boss fight that they said and whatnot. But he says if anyone thinks they're getting off this easy, they should pack up shop now. Now, what I take from that is we still have more stuff to hunt. We still have more stuff, but how much? Half of the YouTubers already have this game, okay? I know that Dex has enough footage that he's already got a power tutorial out. He's ready, you know? So if people on our level are getting ready, you're telling me that the big guys don't have all their shit ready? You're telling me that they're not going to take full advantage of the game being out early and full advantage of getting their work done early, or the race to get the tutorials out, as I like to call it, because shit, like the only thing they do is care about getting the tutorial out first so they can cash in on the views, and then boom, they're done. So what do you think about what Michael Condrey said, Crash? I want to hear Crash, because Crash has good insight. And I really want to know what you think maybe they're doing. Maybe there's more to it, or just give me your ideas. Damage control. That's right off the bat. That's a good point. That is a good point. I also stated that in the podcast yesterday, that they could be trying to fix something, or saying that, you know, not the whole thing is done, just to keep people's interest and our focus on, oh, well, there's other mini Easter eggs that you guys can solve, or other stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, they can't hear you. Hold on. They cannot hear you. Hold on. I'm glad that I've caught that right now. Thank you. Yes. I had to connect my Elgato chat link. You couldn't hear them. Yeah, you couldn't hear them. It's connected now. Crash, what were you saying again?
Can y'all hear me now?
The first thing Crash said was damage control, and I commented on that. So now that you should be able to hear him, Crash, go ahead and say what you were saying.
What amazes me about the popularity of the zombie product, regardless of whether Treyarch or whoever makes it, the Call of Duty zombie product, what has amazed me and I've been baffled by is the fact that Sledgehammer and Activision have done nothing in the month of October to release any information or any trailer or anything to promote the zombie product to enhance the pre-order sales. Why? They've launched trailers about everything else. I mean, yes, it's cool it's going to be WW2. It's cool it's going to be boots on the ground. That's great. But why the fact that they haven't tried to capitalize on such an epic zombie product as they've been promoting in Comic-Con makes me concerned that either it's not finished or something's wrong with it.
Do you think that they're taking a step in IW's path? Like, do you really feel like they didn't finish their game? With all the hype leading up to it, I'm pretty sure that... I'm confident that they finished it, especially if they're announcing DLC 1 already. Like, they're well ahead of schedule compared to IW. But...
Well, I mean, the fact that they're announcing a DLC 1, which they can't give to anybody months before they could actually give it to somebody, doesn't mean they're ahead of schedule. I'm sure that the publisher pushes all their developers to get this stuff done and out before they're actually ready. But they've had 3 years, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm really concerned that, you know, as... I don't want to say money hungry because Activision is a business and it's their job to make money, but why they haven't pushed something, this time last year we were seeing all kinds of stuff about the Giant, Treyarch, well, not this time last year, but before Black Ops 3 was released, we'd see all kinds of little zombie teasers, but nothing in the month of October. When it was leaked, all the Easter egg steps were leaked in Reddit, nothing, no kind of publicity about the spectacular Nazi zombie product that's in this year's Call of Duty to enhance the pre-order sales. And that concerns me because as a consumer, not as a YouTuber, my trust in this publisher's franchise has been shaken with Infinite Warfare and Ghosts. I mean, I know some people like it, and that's cool, but it's not been up to the franchise standards, which I have become accustomed to. Not just a AAA game, they're all AAA games. The AAA game is what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Please let me know in chat if you all agree, but I'm just, why have they not been, pushing anything to entice pre-order sales with the zombie product?
I believe that Treyarch has a very different approach on their marketing of their games. Treyarch is the leader of the zombies community. When it comes down to the companies that work for Activision and who's able to release a Call of Duty product, Treyarch is by far the leader and knows how to get it done right. People always nitpick and say that, oh, they did this wrong and this wrong, but when you compare it to Sledgehammer and IW, it goes Treyarch, Sledgehammer, IW. All right, in that order. So their marketing could be way different. I think Treyarch understands the value of getting their community hype for their game, understands what would trigger our excitement and what to show us and what not to show us. So we can't really compare what they do compared to the other ones because that's completely dependent on the company itself and how they market their product. It's strictly about the marketing. Game making, I'm sure that they have the same people working, in all three companies making the game who can adjust hitboxes and develop graphics and do all that stuff. I'm sure there's people that work for all three companies that just get swung around doors. But marketing is completely different. That's a whole nother category in the company itself. Their job is to make sure that the consumers are aware of the product and want to buy it. I feel like since IW came out, not releasing trailers, they feel like they could get away with it too. Or I feel like this is a whole different approach. Maybe somebody in their marketing meeting, raised his hand and said, let's do something completely different and just not give people nothing and make the mystery sell the game, which could work, but we're obviously seeing that the mystery is no mystery anymore. There's so many leaks. There's so many of this. Is the marketing plan just to leak the game now? Because a lot of things were leaked. Everything was leaked since IW2. There was a lot of IW leaks and all this stuff. Is somebody at the company just doing this on their own behalf, or is this like an actual strategy is what in my head? Because it doesn't make sense why they would, like you said, why they wouldn't put money into marketing, put time and thought into pushing their product to the consumers and making sure that they get the pre-order sales. It doesn't make sense from a business standpoint. Maybe it's this new way.
I mean, why promote the DLC? That's baffles
Yeah, I know.
Before the game even comes
I know.
out. They've never done that before.
Maybe we're seeing a whole new side of these companies come out, and they're just trying new things. I guess their last couple of games didn't do so well, so they're approaching it differently. Because I remember when they released the Advanced Warfare and stuff, everybody said they hated the boost jumps or whatever. And as soon as IW released their initial trailer, you remember how many dislikes that got, right? Do you think that deterred people from actually dropping trailers because they don't want the controversy to surround their trailer if the public opinion isn't in their favor?
No, I think it's like I said last time, just like the Activision, the publisher, being overconfident or just laying back and resting on the prestige of the COD name and putting less effort or focus into actually making we're continually to make a quality #1 AAA game product. Like the 12-year-old in the lunch line, the lady's going to slop llama beans on the thing, and the 12-year-olds are going to buy it.
Yeah.
So the just like now we're going to promote our #1 DLC already before the game's even out. Who cares? They're going to buy it. Here's the next DLC. Slop it up. I don't know. I could be wrong. I really hope it's good. It was going better than last year, but I don't know. This is really... Yeah.
Ginger King, I do agree with you in chat. It probably is the devs leaking it. It's probably people who work at the company. It's only people that work at the company. Who else has access to this? Does anybody else know? Crash, Dex, Galv, does anybody know of anybody else besides the company that would have access to this type of stuff? Like, there's always going to be somebody inside the company trying to make a buck on the side. You know, people get paid off just to, like, release info and stuff like that. So it's kind of like insider secrets. It's like insider trading, except for, you know, we're not involved in the stock market. They're giving away trade secrets. That's a crime. Honestly, it's a crime if you get caught. It's not a crime if they can't prove who did it. So maybe the company on their own behalf is committing that crime to make it look like... I thought the same thing with IW, man. It's just their marketing tactics over the last couple years have been very unorthodox, to say the least. Treyarch, like they said in chat, Treyarch makes the best zombies and multiplayer. Jen, I do agree with you. And Treyarch should be designated to be the lead zombies producer. Just the zombies. If you guys want to mix it up with multiplayer, have the multiplayer be the aspect that differentiates your game from their game. The zombies, I think it just should all get approved by Treyarch, honestly. And that's my opinion, but there's companies with contracts and stuff we can't control.
Well, that's the problem with it. Activision owns the COD intellectual property, not Treyarch, even though Treyarch is the one that came up with zombies. And unfortunately, Activision's annual portfolio is too entirely dependent upon the every year COD money. They have to come out with a COD every year. So in the absence of a Treyarch Call of Duty, they have these other two developers that are listening to customer feedback and putting a zombie product in the game because it's what we want. Not because they're trying to copy Treyarch, but because it's what we want, it's what sells.
Yeah.
They just... You know, somebody's going to have to come up with a new formula, and maybe Sledgehammer has it this year, maybe not. But I want something from them that assures me that they're confident, and you know, it reminds me of a quote David Vonderhaar said. Somebody asked about what dynamic map effects are you going to have in Black Ops 3, and Vonderhaar said, we're not going to focus on that. Those things are neat, but the #1 thing that needs to be focused on is gameplay. If you don't get the #1 foundation take care of gameplay, nothing else matters. And that's a loose quote, but basically he said gameplay comes first, and I wonder if Sledgehammer has taken care of that.
I feel confident that they have. I did enjoy their last game, not as much as I enjoyed Treyarch, but I feel confident that they would focus more on gameplay. I think that this game, it was 50% gameplay, 50% scare factor, aesthetics, design. They put a lot of effort into making this a horror zombie game. That's basically what it is. It's meant to scare you. IW was meant for little kids, and maybe that was their plan. Treyarch is going to stay Treyarch. Let's experiment with IW and Sledgehammer. Let's let IW make one for kids, and then when all the grown-ups complain about it being too kiddie, we're gonna give them this really horrifying freaking game from Sledgehammer, which should even the balance. And then comes Treyarch, which is, I'll buy a Treyarch game blind. I don't care what title. I don't care if I've seen a trailer or whatnot. My loyalty is to Treyarch Zombies, so I don't need a trailer. Treyarch is the only one that can do that. I don't need it. And they still put an effort out to put out little teasers, little, what's it called? Like, storylines, like just a bunch of stuff. They put in the effort because they love their zombie community. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're making it more focused on who's gonna play the game, not just zombies as a whole. But let's target the kids in this game. Let's target the adults in this game, and then everybody can play the newer Treyarch game, I guess. But I don't know. Dex. Let's start getting into actual gameplay. All right. I've seen all the stuff that Dex has. Dex definitely has a lot of footage. He's working on some videos. Like I said, he's got stuff early. He's getting his stuff done. Let's talk about some of the things. Let's give the people some insight into the game, since now everybody already has the game or has footage of somebody playing the game. How hard is it? Let's start with everybody's first thing they want to know is how hard is it to turn on power? Is it a simple step? Do you need that many points or energy, whatever they call, your points now?
All right, so you want me to explain like about the difficulty of power?
Just give us a little walkthrough for what you've seen so far. Is it easy to turn on power? How hard is it to pack a punch?
Okay.
The wonder weapons, just in general.
It's very, very simple to turn on the power. Basically, what you have to do is whenever you come out of spawn, you're going to see a generator, and then it's going to have a couple cords hanging out of it. And you're just going to be turning a couple valves. And then after you turn those valves, you'll see a little circle area with just a piece of plywood or something over top of it. Then an explosion will come out of it whenever you hold square on a certain trigger. And a couple zombies will come out, and then you'll kill those, and then you'll jump down into that. And then it's literally right there. You only have to open one door to get the power. You can have it by round 1.
Okay.
Easy.
So power is easy. Seems like they're keeping us in the mode of, let's get power on, then we start the Easter egg, like all other zombie games. What about the wonder weapon? Do you have to craft it? Is it something you get out the box? What's up?
It's basically, I haven't went over that too much yet because I'm still working on the guide or whatever. I'm still editing the gameplay, but from what I've seen, it just appears that you basically do like an escort kind of thing.
Okay.
And then you just kill zombies and fight off a couple of hordes. It's like kind of like a protection thing, like whenever you do the Keeper
so it's like a challenge,
Revelations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll go back there, and it'll go back to where you started it or whatever, and then you'll get one of the parts, and there's 2 parts, but I don't remember exactly the other part. I'm still gonna have to go over that because I haven't watched the gameplay of much of that yet.
Okay.
But it's pretty simple. I know that you can have it by like round 7 or 8.
Rude Boy has a good point. Is there a max ammo round?
Not that I've seen, no. I think that you can get a max out of the like the brute kinda, or the special round zombie, which comes on round, I think it's 11 and 14.
Okay.
I know you can get some out of those, but I don't know if it's always.
So
a
there's
max
like no
ammo or if it's
dog
like a
round
random
or anything
ammo.
like that. It's just straight up zombies.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So basically the wonder weapon is like the Valkyrie step in Garage Crovy. You have to just escort, defend it. Seems like a challenge.
Yep, and then there's one more part, but it's pretty simple. I don't know exactly, but from the gameplay, he had it in like no time.
Okay. I mean, it sounds... yeah, there is a max ammo round. Which round is it? Wonder Wolf and Robert are saying there is a max ammo round. I haven't played anything. I haven't played it.
I haven't watched it.
So if there is, let me know, because I'd like, there is a dog round with pests, no rounds. Okay. So
I must have skipped over that then.
maybe, yeah, because Dex only got footage sent to him. So he's reviewing it and making guides as he goes along, trying to study the footage itself. So it's kind of hard. Okay. Young Obi-Wan Kenobi says, I think the dog round is the zombies with no arms because they will all die. You instantly get a max ammo.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay.
It's the little fast sprinting zombies.
Okay. So that's what's up. All right, so we still have ways to get max ammo, because I was kind of scared there for a second. Like, how the hell are we going to get max ammo? What are we going to be depending on right now? All right.
They have some pretty good wall weapons in that game.
Easter egg wise, you've told me Dex thinks that there's more to this Easter egg, and from what Michael Condrey tweeted out yesterday, it's kind of confirming that. Dex told me that he seems to think that there's multiple boss battles and cutscenes. So do you want to go into detail a little bit? What drew you to that conclusion? What makes you think that there's more boss battles?
After seeing it and after seeing it, and then now I'm thinking there's probably two, because I don't want to do any spoilers or whatever. I mean, like, but basically your objective isn't completed once you finish the so-called Easter egg or whatever they called it, what we believe to be the Easter egg, and you're gonna have to end up going and doing something else to activate another cutscene, because obviously there's going to be a cutscene at the end of the final Easter egg. I don't think they'll have a cutscene mid-map, but not at the end.
Yeah.
And it's confirmed that there's more, because if you've looked at the achievements, you haven't saved Klaus.
Okay, so the Easter egg will be saving Klaus still, right?
And it was only a silver trophy for completing what we thought was the Easter egg.
Okay. So that could be part of the Easter egg. Now, a major point I want to say, and I brought this up yesterday, but we didn't have time to elaborate on it, is people are saying that, oh, the Easter egg's not solved. It's still, the hunt is still on. Everything's just as normal. But I want to point out the fact that people have made so much progress so far that how can you say the hunt is not over? The hunt is basically half over already. You've gotten half of the Easter egg achieved. A lot of the map has been discovered. A lot of the secrets of the map has been discovered. And we still don't get the game for another 2 days. That's the hunt over for me.
The Condrey said that, or I'm not sure if this is Condrey quote, but basically that what has been solved was an easy guide you by the hand little thing for kids, just to make it easy for the novice player, the casual zombie player, but for the die-hard zombie fans, I can't believe I'm just putting this out here. It's not that it's true. I'm just saying what was said. But for the die-hard Easter egg hunters, they're claiming nothing has been found yet because it's much harder.
I'll take that back to what you said in the beginning. Just 2 words: damage control. That could be a complete excuse.
Yeah.
It could be an IW path where the Easter egg was solved, Ghosts and Skulls was solved. Oh, there's a YAAA Easter egg that you guys still haven't found yet. And then they drug that out throughout the entire year.
I don't give a shit about a YAAA Easter egg. That was the biggest troll ever.
And the time-gated Easter egg on Shaolin, that one was kind of, I'm not a fan of time-gated Easter eggs, even if it tells you that it's time-gated. So that's just kind of a way of them trying to keep people in their game interested and stuff, I guess. But
Robert, I know I spoke with the Gaming Revolution, and I've been speaking with a lot of the YouTubers who have been playing it. We all believe that there's more, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. And from what I've seen in the interviews and stuff like that, they said that this Easter egg is going to be very hard. So that is a relief to me, knowing that there's not that much done. And maybe, just maybe, by the time the game actually gets released and everyone officially is allowed to have it and allowed to stream it, just maybe it won't be completely solved. But I will say that it will be over very quickly after the release. How can you not think that way when there are YouTubers right now, if I can show you my PlayStation, I'm going to tell you, like, there are YouTubers playing this game right now, hunting it, making progress right now. So what's left to hunt? Nobody's going to know what they found until they're allowed to release their videos. So we're not watching them stream. We don't know what they're finding. We don't know how much progress anybody's made yet. Somebody could have been to the boss battle already and is waiting. Somebody could have, for real, beaten the entire thing, recorded it, saved it, and the day that it drops, click play. That's all they're going to do. Click play. Hey guys, I beat it. First in the world. Boom. I swear to God, if anybody claims first in the world, I am roasting your ass. I swear, I'm gonna do a straight up roast stream just on you, okay? If anybody says first in the world, I don't care. Noah, Dolla, fucking Ali A, I don't care who it is. One of you motherfuckers claims first in the world who played the game early, I'm gonna roast the shit out of you. Just for that point. So I had to get that out of the way. Because you know me, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Okay, there's some shameful shit going on between the devs and big YouTubers. I don't want to get into that yet, DP. I need actual confirmation before I even comment. I know exactly what you're talking about. And yes, they do have a big leg up on us. They do have an advantage, man, and I feel like it's an unfair advantage. I really want to say, you know, I want to see all you smaller guys who stream. I really want you to give this your all. I'd really like for an underdog to beat this first. Because, to me, the game getting early, the people who are getting this early, I guess they feel like they're better or they deserve to be first. And I'd really like to see one of you smaller guys. If it's not this channel, if it's not one of my friends' channels, I just want to see one of you smaller guys get the glory that you guys deserve. Every Easter egg hunt is possible made to the smaller guys. The smaller guys find things. The bigger guys hit the smaller guys up. Hey, what'd you find? You want to hop in my stream? I'll give you credit. Blah, blah, blah. It's every fucking hunt. So I'd really like to see a small guy against all these odds come up victorious. And if you say you're first in the world, I'm not gonna roast you. I'm gonna do a celebration stream for you. Okay? Savage. What's up, Dan? What's up, Nick? You see who does it on the achievement site for PSN? I didn't check trophies. I'm not gonna check trophies. I don't care. You can't play games and say first in the world. There's game testers. You're right. You're right, Chris. But first in the world to do it on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. Everybody, I hate to always say this, but Dex is the inventor of first in the world, man. That's it. All right, that's it. So if anybody's the first in the world, he's the first in the world for everything.
No matter whether I finish it first or not, I'm first in the world.
Small guy for the win. Exactly, man. I'm with you underdogs on this one. Now, the leaks that I've gotten, have you been able to like look at some of the coding that I saw in the World War II chat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's zombie empty string, nest hint quest village, nest hint quest sewers. It seems like, from what I'm seeing in the first couple of strings, right? Quest, we have to do something in the village. We have to do something in the sewers. Something with an enigma. A shard.
It sounds like an upgrade for the Tesla, in my opinion.
The shard sounds like an upgrade thing. Cart, a fuse, blimp, paintings, overcharge, hilt, and then boss. So just off of what I'm seeing in this coding, we're going to have to pay close attention to paintings. We're looking for a fuse, a cart of some sort, a shard or a piece of something. I don't know how to specifically describe the enigma, but you're going to have to look for something in the sewers. You're going to have to look for something in the village. So it seems like there's a lot of steps to this.
I think that it's mixed up strings, because in the Easter egg or whatever, you actually have an encounter with the blimp, unless it's another blimp.
Okay.
I didn't. So, and there's also the fuse, I believe, is you have to charge up some things by killing zombies. Apparently while you're dealing with a blimp. So I think that's what that's for. I don't know what. I'm thinking that the village is just where you're doing I think that this is what we've found so far, because the village is going to be where you do the sewers, because you activate the sewers by holding square on all the different valves.
Okay.
And then there's, if you say, okay, so sewer, let's just say, for example, Enigma, Shard, and Cart are the three valves that they're gonna say.
Thanks, Crash.
And then, actually, no. Let me think. No, I don't know, honestly. I haven't really looked much into this coding or anything. I've just kind of glimpsed over it.
Yeah, I was looking through it. I don't want to like really go crazy. We do have the zombie types. We got the Berserker, the Heavy, Exploder, a boss. There's a zombie boss, and then there's a zombie boss in the village. Is that the guy that everybody thought was the Easter egg?
Mm-hmm. That's who that is.
Okay, so there's two bosses. As a treasurer, there's a zombie Klaus. Does that remind you of anything? Like, does that ring a bell in some of the gameplay that you saw?
Zombie Klaus, yep.
Okay.
100%.
So there's 22 doors in total. So this is a big map.
I was told it was about the size of Shadows.
Okay.
Except for there was a lot of doors.
So it's kind of like Beasts from Beyond, where there's a lot of doors, but you don't need to open all of them. They're just a couple of extra doors here and there, you know, to make it easier to get through the map.
Yeah.
What if there's a wolf bow type upgrade to do with the paintings? This ain't Horizon Drac, rude boy.
What did Nightbot just say?
What? Oh, yeah. You didn't know? Don't forget to use code NINJA for 100% off of your next meal at Mina's Vagina Diner. All right? Tell them Ninja Nation sent you. Everyone eats for free at MVD. We're cracking Crash up over here. Start, motherfucker. We've started already, motherfucker. So don't come in here telling me to start. We're not playing the game right now. We're talking about the game. This is a podcast. I am not going to risk my channel getting a strike, getting anything on my channel because you guys want to see early gameplay. If you guys would like early gameplay, email me at ninjanationgaming@gmail.com and I'll send you some clips. But as of right now, we're here for the discussion. So if you're not here to listen, then please get the fuck out, motherfucker. Okay? This has been your realest motherfucker on YouTube. And that's all I have to say for now. Crash. Let's get Galvin. I know, wait. Before I even go back to Crash, let's get Galvin here. I can hear the tension in Galv. I can hear his breathing. He's going ham. Galv is upset.
This is something big that people are gonna...
Tell him why you upset, Galv.
This is something big that a lot of people are going to want to know.
Well, that's just like it said, you know, okay, somebody's figured out this Easter egg. Okay, it's not the main Easter egg. Okay, you figured out the casual part of the fucking Easter egg. But why that's the only part that's done, you're still working on it. Everybody's still working on it. I don't care who tweeted what yesterday talking about, hey, the Easter egg's not done. It will be fucking done by the time we get the game going. I mean, there's people still right now working on it.
And we have those people.
I can straight go to my PlayStation and look.
Can I say something? On the flip side, if what Condrey said is true and it's not damage control, wouldn't it be ironic if it made the damn thing too difficult that they still can't figure it out? And Galvatron, I understand your frustration. I do. But may I propose this insight to you and everybody else listening? What's going on right now is what happens every year, except the people that are doing it are regular people in addition to the YouTubers. But the YouTubers can never say anything because of their non-disclosure agreements. Normally they do this every time, but you don't know about it. Except this year someone got the drop on them, and now they're upset and doing videos about it. I'm not going to mention names, but it's just, I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny kind of. But if that Easter egg is really that hard, it'd be surprising to see how these YouTubers, if they still don't have it solved, it just goes to show how they get assistance from us, the players, the COD community, who also play it, figure it out, and help them with tips. Granted, it may be too easy, But if it's really hard and it's not solved in the first 24 hours, you know they couldn't figure it out on their own. I think that'll be
It doesn't
funny.
matter. You know what? If somebody doesn't figure it out, if one of these big guys doesn't figure it out by the time it doesn't say anything, I know for a fact that some of these YouTubers have very well-known relationships with developers and people on the inside who give them info and specifically tell them, don't say anything. All right, this is between us. And then those people take the information that they know, they play stupid, they somehow give it to somebody else so that they're not the ones releasing the info. And when that person releases the info, they make a video on and then they use this as an excuse. They make a video saying, well, this person had gameplay, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, that gameplay came from them originally. They knew about it. They gave it to them to release so that they don't get the blame for it, and their connections and their relationships stay the same with the developers. They can obviously use an excuse saying, I didn't post it first. I was just making a commentary video on what I saw because I didn't want to miss out and whatnot. So I know for a fact.
If you've got the Easter egg ahead of time and you've got that all set up and you're one of those big YouTubers, that's exactly right. You're going to be given it with the entrust from the developers or whoever gave it to you, if it's insider stuff, that you not release it till someone else in the community has kind of figured it out. That's why that's done that way.
True. But to go back to what Galv was saying, I'm going to switch my screen really quick. I want to show you guys something. If you guys see on my screen right now, I got Codename Pizza on the friends list. You know, I'm not trying to like put anybody on the spot right now, but I'm going to use this as an example. Codename Pizza. It says he's playing Call of Duty World War II, playing Nazi zombies in the Final Reich, right? I scroll down my list all the way over to Mr. Dalek JD. Call of Duty World War II, playing Nazi zombies, the Final Reich. I'm going to go down a little bit further. Mr. Frickin' UK Gamer, playing World War II, Nazi zombies, the Final Reich. So, just goes to show you guys that these guys are legit playing this game all day, every day, until the game is released, because they have it, and they can, and nobody's stopping them. Now, we know for a fact that Dalek and Pizza are very well-known, good friends, you know. Who's to say that they're not playing together? Who's to say? They put up the servers already. You can play it together online now. Who's to say that they're not solving this Easter egg right now? And you know, on most of all the other Easter egg hunts, it's usually Dalek working with Pizza, and then when they can't figure it out, they team up with Noah or somebody like me or UK or somebody. They just team up. They go at it themselves, then they team up. Is it stupid for me to think that they know more than they're leading on? Than they're actually saying? Is it stupid for me to assume that they know a lot more than what's been put on the internet? I don't think so. They're making those tutorials already. They're making everything right now so that... And they're probably uploading them right now. You can set a time for it to release, and boom, it's over. So just to show you guys what Galv is saying is 100% true, no matter what excuse or how you want to sugarcoat this shit. It's fucked up that they're already well ahead of the competition. And there is no competition for this. For that specific reason alone, I refuse to deprive myself of sleep during this hunt. I refuse to stream the moment that it releases. Because I'm going to sit back, I'm going to drop some videos with the thanks and help of Dex. And like I told them, I have plans for Friday. And my plans are going to be more important than something that people are just going to have on lock already. I don't want to sit there and learn while all these people learn for the past week and are just going to go in there and knock it all out. Of course I'm going to stream it, but it's not that important to me right now because of what's going on. And it's discouraging to me because the only reason I ever started streaming was to stream hunts. I feel like I'm smart. I feel like I know the way that the Easter eggs go, and I feel like we definitely work out some of the kinks in some of these games and we contribute a lot. But I don't think I'm going to have anything good to offer this hunt. I think I'm just going to be following in people's footsteps because everybody has the game already and I don't. I don't know too much of it. I don't care about going and getting the game early because I'm going to be playing it with you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys my first experience with the game. I'm not going to sit here playing it and be part of that. If I could get the game early, I still wouldn't. I don't feel like that's something that I should do, because I'm going to be like everybody else. These guys, you want to talk about leaks and blaming people, and let's start with Queen. Queen leaked the images and blah, blah, blah and stuff like that, and she doesn't have the game early. And everybody got this early information, and it was looked at badly. So how come people aren't looking at this badly? How come everybody put blame and fucking witch hunted Queen for giving you guys what you want, which is early information, early, exclusive? Why would you guys witch hunt her and not to like attack sick people on them, but not these guys who are literally doing the same thing, just shh, they're being quiet about it. Like, why would you witch hunt somebody like that, and why is this so acceptable right now? Can anybody give me a comment or anything? Why do you think like it's okay for them to do it and it's not okay for us to do it? Galv, Dext, Crash.
It's
Alright, fuck it.
It's
Sick
kind
'em.
of like Wall Street.
I'm not gonna say anything. God bless YouTube and everybody. Love and hope for you. I'm muting my mic.
Detro, what up, Detro? Dex, me and you both have
I think,
relationships with Queen, and we speak to her. Like, do you think that what she did was messed up?
not necessarily. I mean, I think I honestly have no idea, honestly, about that whole situation. I'm still back and forth on it, honestly. I think the watermark was a little bit excessive. I could have seen a little watermark or like a decent sized watermark, but
Yeah.
The watermark was a little bit excessive.
I agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. She's like, motherfucker, this was all me. She put it across the whole
She
thing.
didn't intentionally leak it originally. It was on a private website. It was on one of her private websites, and very limited people had access to it, and that got leaked, and that's how that got out.
Limited people had access to it.
Wasn't originally.
She promotes her website in every
All right,
single
wait,
video.
stop. I'm going to say something about Glitzy Queen. I want everybody to give me a
I
moment
thought it was
to say
on like
this.
a limited access
Please.
website.
Wait. Glitching Queen did what the YouTubers do for their subscribers. They got them the information they
There was
wanted
nothing wrong with what she
early.
did. I don't feel like that.
And, you know, as far as nothing wrong, it might have been, if you're in the state of Illinois, it might have been a felony. But you're not. But no, I'm not saying anything derogatory about her. I'm saying that, you know, if average Blow Joe YouTuber had it, they'd want to get that information out as well. And that, I don't know.
Paul, I agree with you.
I'm going to shut up.
Paul, I do agree with you. I think that this is like a purposely leaking gameplay with the famous YouTubers as a marketing stunt. That's the only thing that makes sense. When you look at all the things, you weigh your options and opinions, that makes the most sense right there. All right? Because either way, they're going to promote their game. That's part of their promotion. And that's why they have deals and partnerships with these YouTubers, because they have an audience, and the audience is directly focused for their game, so they want to give them special privileges and stuff. I prefer the leaked trailer. I'd prefer a trailer. Forget a leaked trailer. I'd prefer a trailer. How about show me the game instead of me watching somebody stream it because they got it for free because some dude decided to sell copies or whatnot. I don't know. It isn't fair, and at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, man. It's not fair to the other people who are going to be competing on this hunt, because the hunt is a competition. Honestly, if you don't believe that, you're not an avid hunter. It is always a competition. When Pizza and Dalek were hunting Beast from Beyond, they knew about Neil's head, and they tried to hold that information back because they didn't want the competition getting that information and being able to catch up with them. So all in all, this is really a competition. And if this was like an official competition, these people would be disqualified. I'm pretty sure playing the game early is going to go against some rules there or whatnot.
Getting a 3 or 4 day head start would definitely go against the rules.
Connor, you're
I
right.
mean, you know, the people that make Call of
Offsides.
Duty, they know about it. You know, they know that we treat it like a competition. They know that the Easter egg is the biggest competition in the zombies. I mean, you know, we want to get the Easter egg. Who's going to get it? And now, you know, hell, it's easy to say who's going to get it. Somebody that's got the game already.
Facts.
Probably already got it.
Facts.
It's like being a wide receiver lined up in the end zone.
And I agree with you, Rude Boy. Queen's leak was nothing compared to all this. If you want to compare it, like, yeah, that's why I said, why did everybody go after Queen? You turned your back on somebody who does nothing but bust their ass to give you guys information. Now, Queen, of all people, you know, I've had my differences with her, but she is a very hardworking YouTuber who delivers quality content. Of course, there's going to be those days where she runs out of ideas and she puts up some bullshit video, but every YouTuber does that. Why did half of her fans turn their back on her for leaking a fucking trailer? Like, that was going to get released anyway. At least she gave you guys the information early. She didn't give you gameplay early. She didn't do all this stuff early. So, on this note, I feel like this is way worse than what she did. And whoever leaked the game, that should be the guy you witch hunt. Not Queen for leaking a trailer. Like Dex said, the watermark was a little bit excessive. But all she wanted was credit. All she wanted you to know was this was brought to you by Queen. I risked myself to bring you guys this. And she's still facing some drama and bullshit. So I encourage you guys, if you don't agree with the leaks that are going on now, just take a minute, go tweet at Queen, go tell her we appreciate what you do for us. I'm pretty sure she'll appreciate that. If you sat there and said, Queen, you know what? If you were one of the ones who witch hunted her, tell her you're sorry. Tell her you understand. Or just appreciate what she had to go through to get you guys information. That is a dedicated YouTuber to their subscribers. Queen is one of the only people who puts out valuable information all the time, one after the other videos. You know, and if it's not valuable information, it's interesting content. And she's always capturing her audience, and that's her job. So, if you guys don't mind, go and share your appreciation. Because I feel like, you know, compared to this and that, and she definitely didn't deserve what she got. And all these people now are playing these games, and nobody's saying a damn word. You're all defending your favorite YouTubers. Like, there's no witch hunt. Y'all know people are playing it. You know certain people got it, and they got it through devious ways. Okay? So, what's so right about that? You know? Nothing. It's just you guys are being bitches, to be honest. I'm going to say you guys in general. You guys are being bitches because you don't want to go against your favorite YouTuber. You're like, oh, the YouTuber. I feel like when Queen did it, once the YouTubers turned their backs on her, everybody hopped on that bandwagon. Everybody was like, yeah, Queen's a piece of shit. Oh, blah, blah, blah. But now that nobody's saying, oh, Dalek's a piece of shit, or this person's a piece of shit, or this, then there's nobody to attack. Then the community is not following the herd. You need somebody to lead the herd. So when the leaks were put out, and Noah put out that tweet saying he was ashamed or whatever, you know, that kind of like left her open for a target. And made everybody, like, whoever fucked with Noah, like, decided to hate on Queen. Like, it's very easy to sway your audience, you know? And I don't ever want to be that guy who tells you, oh, go do this, go do that. I'm just going to be real. You guys make your own decisions about it. But I definitely don't feel like she should have got witch hunted like that. These leaks are so much worse. And they're detrimental to the hunt, the community, the value of this game to us. I see a lot of people in chat telling, you know, I'm going to cancel my pre-order. I don't want the game no more. The hunt is over. Easter egg solved. What's the point? I see all that. I really do see all that. And it's sad to see that you guys, after what we just went through with IW, all right, it's sad to see that you guys are not excited for World War II. I thought World War II was going to save the Zombies franchise, and I still think it will. We still have 4 great DLCs to come out. And we're only talking about the beginning and their marketing. The game in a whole, we'll have to see how it is and make comments on that. But I'm still hyped. I don't want you guys to lose hype. I don't want you guys to not enjoy the newest content that we're going to be provided with. I know what it's like to not enjoy it. IW was a fucking nightmare for me. I never liked that game. The replayability wasn't good for me. I started to have fun and I started to find things that I liked in the game just to make it better for myself and enjoyable for myself. But all in all, I hated that fucking game with a passion. So, it is what it is. This Easter egg is tearing apart the community. I don't think it should tear apart the community. I think the community is stronger than ever because it's a topic. It's on everybody's tongues. All the leaks is in everybody's mouths, and people are tweeting it and doing videos and stuff like that. If anything, it's kind of waking everybody up. But it is kind of, I don't know how to say it, demoralizing to see some people get it early. And it's demotivating for people like who want to hunt the Easter egg, because people like me and Galv and everybody saying fucking the Easter egg is halfway done already. What's the point? You think that day one they're not gonna solve it? If the first boss was beat in 6 hours, I give it 6 hours. Especially if everybody's playing right now, I give the whole Easter egg 6 hours. Solved. I was going to cancel my pre-order, but if it still has content to hunt, of course there's going to be content to hunt. As of right now, the Easter egg has not been completed. But like Galv stated before, man, what's complete to you? They made a lot of progress. It's like you starting a race and they're 10 feet away from the finish line. You're not going to win. You know, so if you're doing it just to hunt, there's no point. If you're doing it to play the game, like everybody should, World War II is definitely a game I'd suggest, and we still have multiplayer things.
I'm pissed off about the whole situation, but when it comes drops and releases, I'll be right there playing.
Damn right.
It. I mean, you know.
We will. It doesn't matter how it affects us right now, because like Crash stated before, they can straight up just shovel shit out to us, and because it says Call of Duty on the box, we'll buy it. We'll buy it and we'll play it, because that's what we have right now. That's what we have to deal with right now. So it is what up. Chop, what's going on? Yeah, my bad, I didn't send you that footage, man. I recorded it the other day, and I wound up recording like 4 hours of footage and never stopping it. So I got you. I didn't forget. I think the big YouTubers that we already know have the game early should be denied the title of first in the world. Man, all right. We could do that. We could do that a little bit, but what I'm going to say is the last time that somebody completed an Easter egg or halfway completed an Easter egg was Noah, and he forgot to pick up the soul key, and he still got the credit. Doesn't matter. Their followings are too big for us to deny whatever they claim. All right, so the second that Noah or Dalek or somebody says first in the world, on Twitter, on comments, on everything, even if you beat it before them and you have a timestamp and a date, their followings are so big that they're going to tell you, fuck you, bullshit, this person did it first. Hell, I still have people telling me that Glitching Queen did the round 1 Easter egg before me, and she did it 2 months after me, and shouted me out in the video for the strategy, thanking me. And no matter what info is in the video, they'll just block that out. They'll be like, nah, Queen did it first. I still get comments on my videos like that, and I'm like, yeah, look at the dates. And then they come back and comment and say, my bad. I feel stupid. Like, it is what it is, man. Oh, I still haven't seen anything going in blind. Cynicus, it definitely is a bummer. What did this person say? I agree with everything, but how does this
up,
not
Ninja?
rip the community in half? If you look at those videos, Dalek or Noah make comments are ripping on them for playing the game. I'm not necessarily trying to condone us, splitting the community in half. I just want to give you guys the facts, give you guys my opinions, share the opinions of some of the people who I value their opinions the most, and try to give you guys a little bit more insight on how this actually affects us and how it affects you, how it benefits some of the bigger guys, how it affects the company that's releasing it. All in all, just to give you an understanding of what's going on. I don't think that this should rip the community apart. I think the community, the day that it's released, regardless of the leaks, Reddit's going to pop off. Twitter's going to pop off. People are still going to be trying to tell big YouTubers what steps they found, even though they found them already. It's going to be the same like every other hunt. For the people who understand what's going on and understand how it affects us, it's not going to be the same old hunt. It's going to be the leaked hunt. I'm going to put that in my title from the hunt. I'm going to say the leaked hunt. Because that's what it is. It's already been leaked. It's not an Easter egg hunt. It's the leaked hunt. And that's going to be the title of my streams when I go and I hunt the Easter egg. The leaked hunt. Because, hell, half people know this shit already. I got coding already. I don't like getting spoilers. Nelly has been with my channel for a really long time. And is always correcting people in my chats and stuff, telling people that I don't like spoilers because it ruins the hunt for me, and I really do enjoy it. Of course I want an advantage. Of course I want to know more information, but the hunt's what's most important to me. I love the discovery. I love just pressing square on things, throwing a grenade at things, doing these little things that I've been doing for years to figure out what makes these maps tick. The mystery of everything in the map. That's what draws us to zombies. And for me personally, once I found out about all these secrets and the little things that you do that not many people know of, it moved me from multiplayer to zombies really quick. And that's what captured me. And I've been with zombies ever since. I feel you, Mike. What's up, Mike? I still am pumped to play new zombies, Pat. And I'm pretty sure everybody in here is pumped to just get a new game. As for the hunt is on the side, but gameplay wise, I think it's going to be good. Has anybody in chat, like Galv or Dex? I know Dex, you've seen gameplay. I know Crash has seen a little bit of gameplay. What's your thoughts on it from what you've seen? Like, do you think that the community is going to have fun with this game?
I think that it has a lot of potential, especially with the DLC season, because of the fact that they do have, like, the actual gameplay looks really, really good, and if they capitalize on these Easter eggs, it will be, I believe at least, because of the setting and everything, with it being World War II based and whatnot, I think it will be nearly, if not comparable to Black Ops 3 or any of the Treyarch titles, as long as they capitalize on these Easter eggs. And what they're saying on Twitter is legit, that nobody has found anything, and that you're really going to get off this easy, you better go ahead and take a walk.
I like that they're confident about their game not doing anything. I like that they're confident about, them making a harder Easter egg. I like that about it. What up, Greg? Greg says it's going to be good, especially DLC. I believe it's going to be good. I really do have faith that the game is going to be good. I just, the hunt is over in my mind. Now it's up to DLC 1, and hopefully they can learn from their mistakes and not leak the game early so that everybody has the same chance of finding the Easter egg or discovering things. I feel like they should just do the right thing and not make a PC build. Do it the way Treyarch did Revelations, man. No YouTuber got a damn early release. Everybody got the game at once. And that hunt was a hunt, man. For weeks, nobody knew the first fucking step. And shout out to Smart Guy, because after that bone was found, hunt was over. It was completed that night. But it took how many days for it? Because we didn't see a trailer. We didn't see that much. We didn't get early gameplay from the YouTubers. We didn't get all this stuff. So, comparing it to that, I think it's really good. I really do think that we have a chance at something if they don't make a PC build. And that's the one thing. So, like I said yesterday, if you guys want that to happen, you should all tweet at Michael Condrey and tell him, please don't make a PC build for the DLC one. Don't make a PC build until it's ready to be released for PC. And I don't know, it comes out on PS4 first. Does the game come out on PC before Xbox, or does Xbox and PC get them at the same time?
It's the same time.
So then they should just activate it when they're ready to release the Xbox a month later. Why do you need something that you're not going to release for a month active already? Just so that people can hack it, because you know it's going to get hacked. You know somebody's going to find it.
Yep, you can't stop everyone in the community. The only way to stop them is to put action to it to stop them.
Another thing still needs hunting is the different variants of the Tesla gun. Only one has been upgraded. Yeah, Greg, you're right. But like I said before, people have made so much progress already. The fact that you know that is proving my point. People have already learned to upgrade weapons. There's every day, more and more, there's less and less to hunt. By the day, in 2 days, I think what are we gonna hunt? The Easter egg song, and that's it. But in another 2 days, everybody's gonna have this map. Whoever's had the game early is gonna have this map figured out, and that's the unfair advantage that I'm talking about. It kind of ruined the hunt for everybody. It's not gonna be the same. I know there's things to hunt, but that's like, using the excuse. All right, we fucked up. People got the game early, but don't worry. You still got a couple side Easter eggs to find. Or you still have a little bit more progress to make. What's a little bit more progress when the game didn't even come out yet? You shouldn't have a little bit more progress. We should have zero fucking progress by now. And we should all be, building up the hype instead of being like, oh, fuck. People got it already? What the hell? What's up, Irish? It makes me laugh how salty Noah gets. He gets salty because freaking he wants to be first. And so does everybody else. And for somebody, somebody who gets their ass patted by the company to be salty, it kind of shows character, because you do have more of an advantage than a lot of other people. There's a lot of other people who deserve to be a lot more saltier than him, and you don't see them bitching, so I don't respect it. Speaking of the man, the myth, the legend, we got Pack-a-Puncher in the building. You funny, Pack. You hella funny. I mentioned you yesterday. It wasn't so great, but you know me, I always got to keep it real. Pack says Noah and Dolla are going to have an Easter egg guide out tomorrow 100%. Apparently, Pack's got some inside info, too. I know you didn't get your game early, and there was a couple of things that happened, Pack. That's funny. Set's about 36 hours. Okay. I got the Lamb-tail Nunchucks Ninja. What's up, Lamb-tail? Good to see you, bro. I don't think they're going to do this again. Last year was the first time they sent out the game early to YouTubers. Before last year, there were specific events that they need that again. Greg, you're 100% right. I believe it. I 100% think you are absolutely right. And I think us as YouTubers need to come together and kind of demand it be a certain way. It's unfair, Not just to me, but unfair to you if you don't get included in that. Unfair to Skillful, unfair to Pack, unfair to Dex, unfair to Crash. It's just unfair. You know what I mean? It's more fair if they have a special event, and I can understand the people who have ties to the company being invited to those special events. That's not unfair. That's, you busted your ass to get there, and you deserve that. I don't think that's unfair. Whatever you did throughout your YouTube career to make those connections, you deserve that. So if you got invited to an event, kudos to you, man. That's not unfair. That's you reaping the benefits of what you do. So that's cool. Like, I don't get mad when people go and they get to play the game early or whatnot. But when you actually have the game and you can sit in your house for 4 days, not 6 hours at a studio and a limited time to record gameplay, that is really fucking unfair. That goes above and beyond fair. That's just bullshit. I'm gonna just call it like that. Bullshit.
And then they turn on the servers.
Thank you, Cal. And then they turn on the fucking servers so that not only do you have it at home, but you can also play with your other friends who are hunting this and solve even more. It's like, damn. How much more do you want to spit in the zombies community face? Like, do you actually want this to be a hunt anymore? Or do you want this to be a competition amongst the top YouTubers? Because then basically what the company is saying, the rest of you small guys don't fucking matter. We don't care if any of you stream our game. These are the ones that matter to us, and we're obviously we can tell. So, it is what it is, man. I think that they don't give a shit. I think that this portrays a bad image or a bad public image to the people who support their game the most. Not just the people who support their game because it is beneficial for them. I'll play this whether I gain a sub or not. I'll play this whether I enjoy it or not. I always play zombies. I support the company, Activision. I support zombies franchise in general. I love the zombies community itself. So I'm going to play this shit regardless. A perfect example is freaking, you know, when IW had their DLCs. The only thing that these bigger guys did was solve the Easter egg, put out their tutorials, and boom, gone. Fuck this game. I don't like it. And they all left. I don't think obviously it's going to be like that with World War II, but that just goes to show you where their head is at. You know, let's get this out. Let's profit and let's benefit and let's move on and wait for something else. After being invited, it's awesome. The DLC is good because it's 3-4 hours max, which is not enough time to find stuff. For example, it took 45 minutes for people to find power on the Beast from Beyond. Greg, tomorrow we're gonna have another podcast. I want you to come in and give your insight on it. I would love for you to join us and just talk about it because Greg has been invited to a few events, and it's awesome. I loved when Greg got invited because I've been a fan of Greg's for a while since he was at like 42, 43K, and then I've seen him grow and develop that relationship with the devs and been invited to that. So you giving us that insight coming from a guy who's just getting there would really open a lot of people's minds and kind of give a balance to what we're talking about. I think Greg is absolutely right, and the events are healthy for the community itself as a whole. Like I said, though, you only get a certain amount of time in those. Right now, people have been... I looked at certain people's profiles, and it says they've been on World War II for the last 40-something hours. There's no way that they didn't find 90% of the shit in the game. You know what I mean, Greg? It's not possible. It's either they have to be really, really, really dumb or really lazy to not find something by now. So, when we were talking before in the chat before I started the podcast, I said it. I was like, man, if one of the big guys like didn't find something by now, I'd be very surprised. I'd be very surprised. And that would prove that they need the little guys. That would prove, and I really hope one or two of them don't know shit. Because then that'll show the weak ones from the ones who know what they're doing. It'll show the ones who rely on the smaller guys to give them their information and make the progress that they make without giving proper credit. So, it is what it is. I got you, Greg. I know exactly what you mean. All right. So, if anything, I'm gonna hit you up in the DM. I'll get a few comments from you, and we'll talk. Not you too, Greg. What's up, Alexa? Good to see you. Sets, now it is patched, but in USA only, I think. There's a new update for World War II 1.04. Someone said it's like a 50-something gig update today.
50 meg.
50 megabyte.
Yeah, 50 megabyte.
Okay. So at least they're taking precaution right now, but it's a little too late for that. All right.
Unless that's turning off the servers and making it to where they can't access the game anymore, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's probably just some small little bugs
I
that
agree
were
with you,
found
Ginger
that
King.
YouTubers reported.
So if it's only patched in the USA, then Dolla and Pizza is still playing it. The only person that can play it is Noah and Queen don't even have it yet. And who else is in the US? JC Backfire. Is that Greg can't play it, or just anybody in the US. Anybody in the UK right now can still play it. Greg, I hear you, bro. I think it's going to be really good when we do actually get the game and see it. And like I wanted to bring up again, Michael Condrey's tweet, this was 17 hours ago. Nothing has been found yet. If they think they're getting off this easy, they should pack up shop now. As he wrote that, I'm pretty sure things were being found. In the time...
Charlie Intel just tweeted.
What?
The servers were taken down.
So Charlie Intel just confirmed that the servers were taken down. That's a good thing to hear.
The servers have been... Yeah, it says apparently the newest update that went live has taken the servers offline. Not sure for how long. Stay tuned. So, they're offline for right now.
Okay.
Maybe they popped in here and had it ready. And they were like, oh, well, okay. That makes sense.
True. Well, it still doesn't stop them from playing the game, does it? Because they can still play offline.
I'd have to get a hold of someone and find out.
That will be ready for tomorrow then, I guess. Because we've covered a lot. I would love to talk about more gameplay in depth and try to get... Is there anything you think that everybody needs to know? From what you've seen, from what I've seen, Crash, Galv, Dex, anybody... Is there anything we haven't said about the game or about, speculated that you think that they should hear about?
Well, Jug is completely different. You might want to watch out for that. There's not really Jug anymore. So, because the person that I got gameplay from didn't even think he found Jug before he completed the Easter egg. So, just so that you don't waste your time looking for Jug the entire time while you're hunting or whatever. It's actually shields. So every time you go red screen, you'll basically have 3 shields. And if you go red screen, it'll take one of your shields. And then if you go red screen again, it'll take a shield. And then if you go red screen again, it'll take a shield. And you can buy more shields. And you can only hold 3 at a time. So that's just a quick heads up. So you aren't looking for Jug constantly.
Jug is going to be something you're going to constantly having to get, basically. You're constantly having to go back and buy shields. So getting hit in this game is going to be very crucial. Like, you're going to really try and not get hit.
Because it's like 1,000, and then it's like 1,500, and then 2,000, I think. And you can only buy it once per round, I'm pretty certain. I'm not 100% though. Well, 3 times per round, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
That's an interesting thing to know. I was watching some of your gameplay. Is there something like... I saw something like Electric Cherry, right? Is that confirmed?
What up, Ninja?
I think so. I haven't really looked much into it, honestly, either. I haven't looked too much into the perks. I've been more focused on trying to get the gameplay for the power, the pack, and the wonder weapon, really.
Okay.
And those are mostly done early in the game.
How hard is it to build the wonder weapon or access Pack-a-Punch?
Very simple for Pack-a-Punch especially. You just have to have the map open.
So you just have to open it.
And then go through some sewers.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just need to get through some sewers.
Yeah, I know the Pack-a-Punch is located in the middle of a level of the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's an interesting take on Jug, too. I think that's... I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Alexa says it makes the gameplay style different. I like that. I like that. We'll see how it goes. I got used to my Jug, and that's going to be something that every player has to keep in their mind. How many shields do I have? Let me go re-up on shields. Let me do this.
Greg said that there were multiple shield machines around. Okay.
Yeah.
There's multiple shield machines around the map there, so it's not one spot.
No, there's multiple ones.
Right.
What is the wonder weapon like? I've seen the gameplay of you using it. It reminds me of the Wonder Waff. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this.
Yeah, in a way.
It looks like.
It seems more splash than chain, though. It seems more splash than
Yeah.
chain, if that makes sense.
I know what you mean. It looks like the wonder weapon on Moon, right? It looks like that,
Yeah.
but it has the effect of like the Wonder Waff. And like you said, it's more of a splash damage than chains. Like it's more like you have to group the zombies up and shoot it once. It's not gonna hit the whole row of zombies. You know what I mean? It's a little bit harder. You can't just zoom through it anymore. I like the idea of it being more of a game than a game mode. I like that. I like that.
I'm pretty certain there's lost and found too, because I saw something in the spawn where it said there's no retrievable items at this time. So I'm pretty certain that that's like if you go down and you die out in a multiplayer game, you'll be able to come back and retrieve your items from there. But there's not like obviously an Afterlife arcade or anything like that, I don't think. But I don't know because I've only seen solo gameplay. So
okay. AK-47, if you
just
say
something-
just play one more time, I'm gonna fucking ban you, bro. This is not a gameplay. This is says it in the title, podcast. All right. If you're too young to know what a podcast is, get the fuck out. I'm tired of saying this shit. I am not risking my channel to give you guys early gameplay. All right. I said if you want the gameplay, email me. That's the last time I'm gonna comment on it. The next time AK says anything, just fucking ban his ass. Because that all he's been doing is spamming. Play the game, bro. Play the fucking game. You're annoying, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You're fucking annoying. Oh, shit.
He's timed out for at least 15
Oh, yeah.
minutes
He was just timed out by everybody. Every mod in my stream just timed that guy out. Thank you. Shout out to the mods for doing their jobs. So, we covered a lot today. We definitely did cover a lot. I'm not sure as to what else we should talk about. I will try to get some more info tomorrow. And I contacted Codename Pizza. I contacted Dalek. I contacted a few others. And I'm going to see if they're able to come and speak about this from their point of view. You know, we can't judge them yet. I want to get their side of the story. I want to know how they view having the game early. I want their opinions on it, and it's important for them to share those opinions with the community that supports them. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully, we can get Pete on here. I know I DM'd him earlier today. I was trying to get him on today, but apparently he's busy playing World War II. If he answers me tonight, I'll see what's up. I'm going to hit Dalek up after and see what's going on with this. But it definitely is interesting to see everybody's ideas about what's going on. Mod Front, what's up? Hey, sorry, is it still 3-hit? Dex, is it still 3-hit?
It's you regen. It's kind of weird how it goes. Basically, you have a circle, and it has a certain amount of health, and you regen. It looks like you regen a little bit slower. And then whenever that circle starts deplenishing, if that circle goes all the way down and you get hit, or like near all the way down, if it goes all the way down, you lose your shield, basically. It's like a 3-4 hit-ish, yeah.
Okay. All right. Is there a gobble gum
it's very
or
different.
card system? Is there something that we don't know about yet?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked much at the main menus. The only thing I know is that you can choose a starting weapon. There's multiple pistols that you can spawn in with. You can spawn in with the Kar 98K. You can spawn in.
That's
with
good.
all
You
different
could
types of weapons.
choose
I
your
think it's
starting
almost
weapon.
Every weapon is on the wall.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, there's the You have the Mauser, the M1911, and I don't remember what the other pistol is, but I know there's one more. And then you can choose like the Kar 98K, the M1 Grand, something like that. I think it's any.
I
wall
noticed
weapon
they
you can
had
choose
like
to
a
be your starting
special
weapon once you level
ability
up.
in the gameplay. It says hit R1 and L1 R1, and that like.
Yeah, it's a class system.
Okay, so it's different classes, so you get to pick if you're the medic, the brute, the soldier or whatnot.
At the lower right, you see that at the lower right, but beneath that you see 3 little icons. They're not perks, and I'm betting that's going to be their microtransactions right there.
Maybe.
You know what I'm talking about, Dex?
Wait, the bottom right. What are you talking about? Like the
Yes,
The
there's a
bottom
pack
right
of
where you see
punch.
the ammo, you see the charge. There's a charge circle for that ability that you were referring to, and then there's 3 little icons that change based on the different gameplay. I'm betting those are going to be the microtransactions.
Yeah, those are that's like special abilities. Like one is you can have a permanent mule kick weapon. You can have I think there's one that I don't remember.
I'm betting
exactly
that's what's
all of
going to
them.
be
I
the
know they were in the leaks.
microtransactions.
They were in the leaks. But those are like, yeah, I could see that too. Those are the abilities that you can add to different classes depending on what class you're using.
Yeah.
They're kind of like perks in a way, yeah. I could see that definitely being the microtransactions.
As far as people asking like what is there to buy and stuff like that, there are doors. There in the coding it says purchase events. There are doors, ammo, pack a punch. There is a magic box. There are perk machines. I don't know what this does, but it says there's a photo booth. The armor, which Dex mentioned earlier, is an armor booth. And then there's traps and escape tubes, all which you can buy. So, as far as the wonder weapon, I'm not sure how this is built. As far as perks, like we said, there's no like jug perk that you can get, but there are shields that you can buy. What other perks do you know of that we have in here? And I know we're only allowed to carry 4 or 5. I think it's 4.
It's 4.
Okay.
It's 4. I know that there is obviously the armor, and then I know it's basically all the same perks, and then there's one, that photo booth is a perk. I think that's kind of like their Wonder Fizz, but I'm not 100% sure. But basically all the perks are about the same. And then the Wonder Fizz. That I've seen at least, so.
Okay. Greg says that the box costs 1K, and it's not points, it's like 1K jolts or something. Yeah.
Bolts.
Yeah, okay.
Jolts is their point system.
That sounds more like where you have to upgrade it 20 times like you did in Exo Zombies. I don't like that.
You can't upgrade weapons more than once.
Are you answering Skillsify's question? Because he asked if there's Blast Furnace, Dead Wire. He apparently he just answered it. You can only upgrade weapons once. I don't know.
You can buy ammo from the Pack-a-Punch for your weapon. You can go up to it, and I think it's 2,500 to repack it, which gives you more ammo.
That's dope. So you can always buy more ammo for your Pack-a-Punch weapon from the Pack-a-Punch. That is something we've always wanted. Not necessarily how, but I mean, that's something everybody always said. Oh, I wish, when you double packed, you could get more ammo. So that's kind of giving the community what they want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was a cool feature, especially.
Okay. That is what's up. Well, I still am very hyped for this. Shit, we keep finding stuff out every day. So, we're going to try... Oh, Greg said read his previous comment. We are going to try and cover this more. There's a class system I've seen. They act like perks. One is like mule kick, so you can have 3 guns. One is for an extra perk slot, and then one for extra ammo. So it's a kind of a mix of the rigs on IW, kind of. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yep, that's a good way to put it.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're going to find out more tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to hit up Dalek. I'm going to hit up Pizza. I'm going to hit up a few other YouTubers. I'm most likely going to hit up Queen, too, and see if she wants to make some comments about this. Shark and Bait, are you going to play with fans in World War II? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I started with you guys. I'm going to end with you guys, all right? All right, it's all about my community. It's all about you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't fucking be here. So I'm always gonna keep that number one in my thoughts. XGN Dirk, we don't know if everybody can carry a wonder weapon. I will look into it though. I will find out some more. I received my game today, but now the servers are off. You can play offline. And Ninja, do you get the game tomorrow? Tomorrow at midnight, I believe. Yes, tomorrow at midnight the game will be released. I don't know if it's midnight or if it's 3 a.m. Eastern time.
You got 34 hours and 25 minutes.
So in 34 hours and 25 minutes, we will have the game. It's pretty good. All right. So it's looking like 3 a.m. then, or 4 a.m. We'll see.
I thought it released at midnight Eastern.
Oh, definitely, Mike.
For the
Definitely.
US.
I don't know. Freaking. Like I said, Dex got his gloves off.
Release at midnight Pacific.
So, devs, watch out.
I'm ready to.
Dex is coming for you.
I'm ready to rip them apart. Criticize
Better
everything.
watch those Twitter fingers. All right. All right, so let's end it up. Let's wrap it up for here. I want to say thank you to Crash Power, Dex, and Galv for joining us again. I know Galv hates talking about it because he's pissed. But thanks for joining. And tomorrow I'm going to try and get Dolla and Pizza. And let's, you know, if anything, think of some questions you would want to ask them. Think of something that you would want them to comment on or whatnot. And if they're, you know, ballsy enough to come on here and tell it to us like it is, then we'll get some answers from them. If not, fuck it. I tried my best. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go set up for a stream, a quick Fortnite stream maybe or something. I do have some things to take care of. I have an interview in a little bit again. So I just want to say thanks again for tuning in. If you guys want to raid, you know what? I will raid somebody. I'll take everybody in here and we'll go and we'll check somebody out who's streaming right now. So give me a second while I find somebody to raid. Who's streaming? Who's streaming? Everybody's got like 1,000 people in these streams, so there's no point in me raiding them. Ragnarok event. No, let's see subscriptions. If you guys did enjoy the podcast, just let me know if you guys want us to continue doing these. And I repeat, I'm only doing these on important topics. I'm not going to come with a daily podcast because eventually we're going to run out of shit to talk about. It's going to be boring. I want to know what you guys want to know about. If you guys want to talk about a specific topic, comment down below. And if it's a topic that I feel like we should talk about and cover, then we're going to do a podcast over it. But huge shout out to Greg. Thanks for joining us, bro. Thank you, Crash. Thank you, Dex. Thank you, Galv. Yeah. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. I don't see anybody streaming. What the hell? Nobody's streaming right now. Like, I don't see none of y'all. We're going to go Ghost Recon. I don't want to stream. I don't want to do that. Let's look YouTube Gaming. Let's find YouTube Gaming. They always have somebody in there. Hey, we might find somebody that's streaming World War II. Who knows? So the number one thing that's being streamed right now is Fortnite. That's great. Games. Black Ops 3. Look, 1,000 people live on Fortnite. 360 on Black Ops 3. Obviously, you can tell. There's only 10 people streaming Advanced Warfare. Why? Just why? 74 streaming. All right, we're going to go raid somebody playing Fortnite. We're going to go raid somebody. Who knows? We'll find somebody special. Spinkle Pants? I don't know. Let's find somebody. I don't know. I usually like to have the raids set up so we don't have to sit here looking for somebody. But I don't mind. It's a good stream. Good stream. I see face cam. Who else is there? No. no. So we're gonna raid this person then, I guess.
Oh, that's my way.
Teabag Jai. I like that
Oh, yeah.
name, so we're gonna go raid Teabag. All right, everybody in the chat, thank you guys for tuning in. You already know I've been your favorite ninja. If I'm not your favorite YouTuber, I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. And if I had double D's, I'd be your favorite boob tuber. Don't fucking lie, you'd be staring at my chest all day. Let's go raid this guy, or this girl, actually. Everybody, I'm posting a link in chat. Go hashtag Ninja Raid. Go show them some love. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Until then, y'all know I love you. Have an amazing, amazing day, everybody. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out. I'll see you in the raid.